Hey guys, my name is Alexey and today I'd like to tell you my story, how I came into design and how any one of you can do the same. I didn't have any plans to become a UX designer. It all started accidentally while I was studying in a university. A friend of mine gave me a CD with graphic design tools, and what caught my eye was 3D Studio Max. I played with it for a couple of months, creating different 3D models, and even bought a book with tutorials. Yeah, back then there weren't many tutorials on the internet, and even YouTube has just appeared. Then summer came and I took a break from 3D and from graphics in general. I went to work at a construction site because as any student I needed some pocket money. I've been working for 2 weeks there and I was paid just for one. And that was a tipping point for me, when I realized that I don't want to work like this any single day of my life. I wasn't made for that. And I went back to studying computer graphics. This time it was Adobe Photoshop. Why I switched from 3D to 2D, I don't know. I just wanted to try everything. And this is my advice for you. Try as many things as you can before you discover something that makes you feel good and makes you fall into the flow state. Learning Photoshop made me finally fall in love with computer graphics. I started creating logos, postcards, editing photos, doing all sorts of things just for fun. Later I asked myself why I don't make the websites I visited frequently a bit more beautiful. So I redesigned a couple of them, and then I realized that this is the most interesting part for me, because it required not only making things prettier, but also thinking on usability and how to make things more user-friendly. Of course, I didn't know the term user experience back then. I started googling on how to design websites and I found two interesting books. One of them was The Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman, and another one was Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug. And that's how I started forming knowledge about UX. Together with that, I found a website for freelance work. I created an account there and started uploading my work in the format before-after. It took me about 2 months of constant learning and sharing my work before I got my first freelance mini job. It was redesigning the header section of the website together with logo and drop-down menu. I was so desperate to prove everyone that I can do remote work and get paid for that, so I designed about 10 different options to that client. He was happy and I was more than happy too, because I turned my hobby into my job. It was an amazing feeling. 2 months ago I was mixing concrete, lifting heavy bricks, and now I'm sitting in my comfy chair, drinking coffee and do what I love, and people even pay me for that. After that, my learning curve skyrocketed. I started taking courses, reading books and practicing every day after classes. By the time I graduated from the university, I already knew what I'm going to do, even though my parents had another plans. They insisted on me finding a normal job related to my education, like most of my friends. I told them that by the end of the year, my weird job at home will pay me more than their normal jobs in the office. And I fulfilled my promise. More than 10 years have passed since then. I switched from freelance to full-time and back several times. I relocated 2 times to different countries to work closer with the team and learn from the people. But the lesson I learned is that no matter which career path you choose, what matters is that you truly love design and helping people. The most important thing is to stay curious and learn something new every day. Even if you become better by 1% every day, by the end of the year you'll be a totally different person. So good luck, my friend. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer. And if you liked that video, don't hesitate to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.